Chat, what's up, man? What y'all on, man? We already got 20 people in here. I see y'all always come for the tea. Y'all come for the tea every time, bro. Soon as we throw some, soon as you throw some fun on that thing, y'all come out of nowhere, bro. Y'all come out of nowhere ready, man. Pain South, what's up? AOKG in the house. Appreciate what comment on other posts. I've been reflecting on consolidation. Yeah, man, there's no point in having a lot of cryptocurrencies in this point of the cycle, right? I was having a deep reflection with myself a little bit before I started this live stream, and I was thinking, I was like, man, the one thing I learned this cycle is to take profits, take everything off the table, and especially if you in a environment of quantitative tightening, like never again will I ever fight the Fed, bro. I'm taking everything off the table, right? Because I feel like I kind of miscalculated because of my moon boyish mentality. I kind of miscalculated the time frame on how long we've actually been in quantitative tightening. And now that I think about it, right, when I was going across my charts, I'm like, damn, you feel me? I'm thinking like, damn, yeah, we had these sections where we went up, right? I mean, if we just look at like maybe like the total three or something like that, like we had these sections where we kind of like went up, right? I mean, this is like the weekly chart, but we only went up for like 1, 2, 3, 4. That was just 1 month. Like the AI agent pump was just 1 month, and then this probably was like 2, 3 months out of like 2, 3 years. So, and if you didn't pivot into a lot of low cap coins here and you held a lot of them 2021 coins, yeah, it's been tough, man. It's been tough. And I was like, dang, you feel me? Dang. You know what I mean? I thought we was gonna really, really be up, and getting up out of here. Out of the trenches. Not in the trenches. Out of the trenches. Now we do got this Binance, Jasmy, whatever they got going on. So now this is what's throwing me off, chat. Let's talk about Jasmy, right? So they got this community vote thing, right? It says Binance will trial the new delisting mechanism with a community-driven approach, and we now invite users to participate and vote on the first batch to vote to delist projects. Users can vote on projects with a monitoring tag that they wish to be delisted. Now, you've seen some of the memes and stuff that Binance has been listing as of late, and it kind of makes you think like, why would they want to delist Jasmy, right? Jasmy is a token that can get a lot of volume. It has high social engagement, right? You can just pop out you can like spawn in the game, right? You can be like a random person in your basement and spawn into the YouTube game and then make Jasmy videos, and then you'll get a lot of views. You don't even have to know nothing about Jasmy. You can just put Jasmy in it. So the social engagement is there. So it's kind of funny just seeing Jasmy here listed, and also seeing Kathy Woods project Arc here. And seeing some of the projects here, I was like, okay, I don't feel too bad because these are some project people at one point, like people really thought Arc was gonna be like this Kathy Woods project. You get what I'm saying? But again, like we've been in this environment where the policy, the money in this environment just been getting sucked dry like a raisin because the Fed keeps restricting policy. Yet we were so wrapped up into like Moon Boy altcoin season, we about to get super rich that we forgot that we were still fighting the Fed, man. And that's where that hardship is starting to come from. And to be honest, it's just time capitulation. You're starting to see it really across everything, right? You're starting to see it across projects. We're getting FUD out of nowhere, right? Crypto.com just had the FUD with the unburn, right? The land of the unburned. They just unburned some tokens. Wow, I've never thought I would ever be able to use that word in crypto. But back to Jasmy, right? Just seeing Jasmy being in this delisting tag, and the fact that Binance is the number one holder. I don't even know if I can call that manipulation. That sounds like hustling backwards, in my opinion. Like if I knew that, like this, I was holding a lot of something, right? I wouldn't, I would be, of course, transparent and fair, and but just like to just kind of like destroy it internally is crazy. Now we remember back in the day, I say about a year ago, there was a project that Binance was creating called the Green something, and it was a direct competitor with Jasmy, and they were doing the same thing was with data. So I don't know if that still is playing a part because I haven't heard too much about that project. But this is crazy. So I don't really get into the whole community thing. I want to be clear, guys. I'm not that voice of community or nothing like that because frankly that's where we messed up in crypto, really going into that area. Like stock markets, they not worrying about building a community, they worrying about getting to the bag. So at the end of the day, yes, this is odd, right? I mean, but I see the community is out there voting for these other tokens, which is good. But just this happening is just in the timing of it is just absolutely insane, right? So I don't know. We'll just have to continue to monitor the monitoring zone. Crypto, man. Look, man. What bank like what Ben Big BC say, Big Ben Cowan said, right? You know what I'm saying? Like Ethereum had to come home. Ethereum is coming home. Um, but look, bullish theme here. Let's flip to actually a bullish theme, right? Let's talk about something bullish. Bullish theme here is we know that the Trump, he came out with some news like I don't know if he really serious about the tariffs or whatever. There was news where he was saying he was willing to negotiate the tariffs. I don't know what's going on with that, right? But this is what we do know. We do know that we're taking baby steps into quantitative tightening, right? So if we continue to go lower, right, and if you do feel the need to buy cryptocurrency, or what they would say in this market, buy the dip, you know, patiently, kind of like, maybe every 2 weeks or something, like, or every month. You don't have to like really go crazy or rush it, right? But I think that we'll look back, right, after we get the end of QT, and maybe if the stock market continues to go down, it pushes the Fed into QE, maybe, right? Then everything will go back up, right? And if you were buying these dips and you were taking advantage of this opportunity, you're gonna look back like, I'm happy I filled my bag up, right? Problem is, people been holding coins for 2 or 3 years, and it just is painful as hell right now to even think about buying the dip if you've been holding cryptocurrency for the last 2 years. So I get it. I thought about it. I looked at the chart and I was like, yeah, when we did have them explosive areas in this cycle, it only lasts like 2 months top. I mean, most of it was like 1 month, just only up, but things like went crazy, right? And if you made moves and got part of those narratives, you made some money. If you didn't and you just was a hodler, been a tough market. Truly do understand that. As I was looking at some of the charts here, so I don't know, Jasmine community. What do we do here, right? Do we just vote for all the other tokens and not feel bad? Do we just say, do we, this is so toxic. Like Binance, why would you do this? Like, oh yeah, all the communities vote for the token you want to get delisted. Like Binance, why are y'all so toxic, bruh? Why are y'all so toxic? We already got a lot of division in crypto. We don't need more division, bruh. This is crazy. I hope the community come out and do speak against this because this is just a crazy poll, to say the least. Nobody even asked them to do this. What was they thinking? Especially after listing the meme coins that they've been listing as of lately. This don't even make sense, man. This is just like a middle finger to all utility and tech because they just listed TST as soon as it spawned out of four meme, right? I think it was created in four meme. They listed TST and a lot of this new stuff that's been coming out. And like these are OG projects in some cases that have really, really big communities, really solid partnerships, getting treated like the bottom of the barrel. But and I know that the naysayers and haters will come in the comments and be like, "Oh, I told you." They say in the comment, "I told you YouTubers about. I told you YouTubers y'all was wrong." And Jasmy, and it's like, bro, Jasmy literally did a 20x. It literally went from 203 to 6 cent. Like it literally did a 20x. Like 18 to 20x. It literally went from down here from when I was talking about it 203. Won't forget it to what was that wick? What 6 cent? Almost 7 cent all the way from down here, 203. Come on, man. So it is what it is at this point. Everybody make their decisions accordingly. Don't, you know what I'm saying? I seen my boy Cuddy in the comments said he hold, bro, you make the best decision that you got to make, whatever that is, right? Because what will Warren Buffett do? Warren Buffett would probably buy into the fear, right? This is probably, if you think about it like Warren Buffett would think about it, this is like max fear. This is max pain right here. This is, we're going up against a possible delisting. You can't really get as, you know, and then I know and understand how delistings are. It's not as bearish as the communities and retail make it seem. It's just the FUD that's created from a delisting makes it bearish. In so many cases, when projects get delisted, they save so much more money from being on an exchange that's not helping with marketing, that's not helping them with awareness, that's not helping them with this, but they need that money every month. They need that supply to keep that order book filled. They need the market making. You got to pay for the fees, right? No one's seeing this. Yes, Binance is a lot of awareness, but it's not like they getting delisted from crypto.com or Coinbase. I don't even know a lot of people where I'm from that use Binance. Like nobody uses Binance where I'm from. Maybe that other market, I don't know, is Japan and China beefing? Y'all let me know. I don't know what's going on out there, but it's not like it's Coinbase or crypto.com. So my concern is a little bit different. And I think a lot of things about Binance is like hyper inflated and a lot of manipulation. Like I don't even understand how Binance was able to stay where it's at. It literally didn't have nothing really going for it, and then they dropped that four meme what was similar to Pump Fund, but it was just crazy to see Binance even survive this far with everything that they've been through. So it's not like I'm looking at Binance like if Coinbase delisted it. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, Jasmy is under the 786, and if it, I mean, the RSI, stock RSI is dead to the world. This is the heartbeat of a dead RSI. It's dead. So it's like, this is max pain right here. What is Jasmine going to do from here? Right? I'm not going to be that guy to tell you, oh, it's about to nah, bro. You got to make a decision right here. The decision is going to be depicted upon what happens with this FUD. If this FUD creates selling pressure, then it's probably going to come retest some of this structure and break back below a penny. If the community stands up and you know people whales come in and look at this as a Warren Buffett opportunity and buy the dip, it's a good chance that this could bounce. But it's max bearish right now. Like the stock RSI on the weekly is at zero, guys. Like max, this is it. Max bearish zero. It's at zero, right? It is. You know what I mean? Like, what you want me to say? You want me to try to sugarcoat for you? I can't sugarcoat it for you. I can't sugarcoat it for you. But the hopium here is that it's oversold and that we see some type of bounce, right? That's the hopium. We got 46 people up here. Make sure that you like and subscribe. Let's see. What's up, Carter? Now we got some. We come whether good or bad. Yeah, man. What's up with Jasmine? Yeah. Why gotta be a bro? Bro, always calling me a monkey, bro. What type of time swag bag on, bro? I don't get what y'all be on. Y'all love trolling. I know I should have took profits in January. Yeah, man. I know a lot of people feel like that. I tried to avoid investing in a bunch of coins for the part. I've been investing heavily in American-based crypto. Nothing wrong with that, man. I think consolidation in a market where it's a lot of uncertainty is the best thing to do. It's no point in having 30, 40 coins, man. Five good coins. That's all you need right now, right? Because you want to kind of like practice risk management. You want to be able to preserve. That way, if we do hit a recessionary environment, you got deployable capital you can put back in the market, right? You can simply get rid of the trash in your portfolio, put it in the stables, and DCA in the things that you have most conviction in. Very, very, very simple consolidation. With some of that new money you come in, maybe you put 5% away in a savings, put it into stable coins and prepare for some of these tokens in altcoins that's going to be down 70, 80%. But the point is, the Fed has already given hints that they're planning on pivoting. And right now, we don't know how long this little window will be and how long it will take between now and actually ending QT. But we see that they're decreasing how much they plan on removing from the monetary policy. So that's a good thing. We just don't know how long this time frame will be and how much the uncertainty will reflect upon the market. But historically, they say if the stock market crashes, it puts a lot of pressure on the Fed to go into QE. So maybe a crash is something that we need. Maybe we can't be looking at a crash bad. We can look at it as a positive thing to kind of like get us where we need to get going. Maybe jumpstart some of that liquidity that wants to come into crypto as people see more favorable prices. Bro, it's ETFs that made us so bullish. That's the only reason why we held a 500x to 1000x was on my mind. Yeah, man. Bro, like I said, that's the only thing I look back and I was like, man, I just wish I would have just sold everything, bro. Took just whatever I had because it was more than what I came out with. But we just agreed. It was more than I came in here with. No, way more than I came in here with. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, had so many like things that I was already thinking about, and then like for the last 3 months, like the market has been horrible, bro. Horrible. Like only so I know how it is to like if you got a good chunk of net worth in your crypto and now that is down like 60%, right? Good thing for me is I've been in crypto for a few years, so I was able to get in at really, really, really good favorable prices and I took profits along the way. The problem is that a lot of the stuff that I really, really was up on. I wish I would have took profits up out of it. Just the way the market is, and not just to put it into cash, but maybe just have that extra money to put back into the market as things go lower. Just anticipating how things could react based on their certainty. It can go either way. Jasmy delisting is there disrespectful. Well, it's not actually got delisted. The community needs to go out there and vote other tokens so that it doesn't get delisted. But just having it on the list is disrespectful. I agree. I thought that Arc was Katie's project, but I didn't know if it. Yeah, it was. It is her project. It is her project. What's up, Wise? It's crypto done, brothers. I'm worn out, Charles. I'm worn out, bro. I'm worn out with you. I'm worn out with you, bro. I'm speechless on what's going on with Jasmy and Cro. Yeah, it kind of reminds you of that when we started to get in that downtrend and then you started to see these exchanges getting FUD and all this stuff. And like I said, guys, when I went back and checked the charts, the times we were going up was only for like windows of 1 month, 2 month. It wasn't like we've been really bearish for a really, really long time. Now that I think about it, right, it's just like we've been in QT for a really, really long time, and I don't think we realize how much time has went past that we've been in quantitative tightening. I'm gonna just call quantitative tightening a bearish market because we've been in that a very, very long time. And even when I went to go check my videos, I could see that I had more bearish videos. Like we was crashing so many times, bro. Just think about it. Think about when the exchanges was going through. Oh, this exchange didn't have this one-in-one reserve, and every exchange had to prove they had one-in-one reserves with the crypto. Y'all remember that when Crypto.com and all them had to prove they had one-in-one reserves? We was going through a lot. Like stuff was like every time we got a Fed hike, the market dumped. Every time we got a Fed hike, the market dumped. And we just went through Fed hike, Fed hike, Fed hike, Fed hike, Fed hike. Still trying to be bullish, still trying to say this, still trying to think the bull run about to come. And then finally, we started getting some Fed cuts. And that's when really things was, you know, probably like some of the best times when we was getting them Fed cuts. But now we back to pauses and we still in QT. And we've been in QT for so long. And it's exhausting at this point. Hello, everyone. This shit makes me want to fight someone and lose. Yeah, y'all. Yeah, let's vote on Binance token to be delisted. Uh, Binance is a large holder. Why would they slit their throat and do this, man? I don't get Binance, bro. I never understood Binance. Binance had all of the time when people was dropping meme coins on Binance, they never was fucking supporting their meme coins. Soon as they seen pump.fun, and then they wait like a whole year later, they start like trying to hop in the meme coin game. And now they everybody trying to call themselves going to Binance, but they just did this last week. Everybody said, "Oh, we going to AVAX. Oh, we going to AVAX." No one's back on AVAX. Everybody went back to Solana. It's going to be the same thing. Oh, we on Binance. 2 weeks later, everybody's going to be back on Solana. Solana is the chain that makes the most sense for meme coins. That's not going to change. People are just bored right now, and they trying to wish wash the same money, the same money, the same money, and new money is not touching crypto right now, bro. They just not touching crypto right now because they feel like they gonna get burnt. We really just need one of them C19 drops that just send us to the depths. Like, bam, whoo, Bitcoin just flash crashed to 30K or something. Like, we just need something like that to just get it out the way because you know, Powell went out there and was talking about some dang uh, uncertainty, tariffs. Even Trump had to come out today and say, like, well, he's willing to negotiate some of the things about the tariffs. So he even had to go. He probably talked to his team and they like, ah, man, they can't really make a decision on anything because of the trade policy. If there's uncertainty about the trade policy, we can't make a decision on monetary policy. So now they put the ball in Trump hand. It's like now I got to make decision on how hawkish or dovish I want to be about my trade policy because that's gonna determine how fast or slow Jay Powell may cut these rates. As in 2024. Yeah, man, I don't know nobody that use Binance. Where are the Jasmy investors? Not the exchange. I know people that like use Pancake Swap, but like Binance Exchange. Nah, I don't know anybody that use Binance Exchange. What a Friday. What a Friday, right? I'm kidding. First got into crypto and didn't know I tried to open a Binance account. That's about it. Yeah, when I tried to open a Binance account about 2 years ago, but they wouldn't let me open one. It always said like not available in your jurisdiction. Does Jasmy plan on having their very own blockchain because Jasmy a gas token to create memes would be good? Yeah, well, they plan on rolling out Junction to help with like the decentralized aspect of data, right? I guess like trying to streamline all that from Ethereum will probably be kind of tough. So Jasmy needs its own chain, and that's why it's building a layer two. And they already said like they're planning on implementing Junction into Sony PlayStation. So it is what it is. If you guys believe altcoin season on the way, just hold. If you don't believe, sell your bags. That simple. Don't stress too much. That's facts, Jay Flick. Man, you just gotta make a decision, right? You just gotta make a decision. But I think we one step closer to an environment where we'll have more liquidity, and that's all we need. Chat. We need more liquidity, and we've been fighting this QT thing for 2 years now, and it just ain't working. I'm not fighting no more. I'm kindly waiting, and I'll be picking my spots from here until we get into QE. I'm not, and anytime I get up on a short term token, I'm taking my profits out. I'm not playing around with QT no more. No more. If anything that I would know going into the next cycle is how to understand this liquidity thing and how it's just the most major thing about it. And that's common sense, right? Crypto and assets, what do we need? We need liquidity. Why are we not understanding this? Well, it took my 10K and let's say here spread out into Pulse Chain, Blue Gems, or Binance, and other investors that does not hold Jasmy to remove Binance. It should be, bro. I don't get Binance. Like I said, chat. I mean, you can go here and you can vote yourself. You can create your Binance account and you can go vote. And they got all types of tokens, right? I mean, you can go vote. You know what I mean? But I know a lot of people don't like that Jasmy is on this list for sure. I asked y'all if China and Japan beefing or something. I don't know. But yeah, this is Jasmy. And, they got Kathy Woods token on here as well. And they got a few other tokens. They got, you know what I mean? But it's crazy, right? That they got Jasmy here, which is, just a couple months ago was well over $1 billion project. and they're the top holder of this billion-dollar project. So, not sure what the end game is here for Binance or how they view Jasmy, but maybe some things are going on internally that we just don't know. Yeah, man, that is some of the problems you have a year. Similar to what happened with the XRP, how the SEC just for some reason kept holding XRP back, kept suppressing XRP. Right? XRP went through this suppression for almost what 6 years. You know what I mean? So it's like, I expect people to get exhausted. We just can only hope that there's not too much FUD, But this one of the things is like, damn, a person like me that's got into Jasmine 203, it go up 20x. Now I'm wishing like I would have just said and cut the whole bag off. You know what I'm saying? But we were all wrapped up into this like these altcoins were going to be high, how have these high evaluations, and at one point Ethereum was pumping, right? ETH was pumping. um ETH was pumping, and every time ETH pumped we seen some nice move from ETH, because I looked at it, I'm like, damn, every time ETH pumped I seen AXGT pump, all my little ETH coins, they were pumping, right? But it's just like we forget a lot of these tokens need ETH to pump. And when we had this move from here to here, like what I'm saying, this is when Jasmy was moving, right? Then we had to move from here to here, and you can go look at the Jasmy chart, and you can see that's where Jasmy was moving. So there's no debate that Jasmy moves when Ethereum moves. There's literally no debate. There's literally no debate, right? I literally made a video on that. um, for you guys. Let me see if I find it. So you can see ETH here had this move here, right? ETH had this move here, and then what do you see? Reflecting the same thing here with the Jasmy chart, right? This is the same time frame when ETH had that move, and Jasmy went from literally 203 all the way to 4 cent, right? And then it kind of like consolidated from there. Um, the same time ETH was consolidated, and then when ETH just had its last final push, that October December push, we can swing right over here to Jasmy, and you can see right here Jasmy had that November to December push. So when ETH started rolling first, and then Jasmy started exploding. Soon as ETH started selling off, Jasmy started selling off. It's like the market makers just followed that playbook. Like, yeah, ETH. So the correlation is there. So now we got FUD on top of ETH struggling. That's like a double whammy. We got 55 people in here. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. We sell it pumps. Time to trim the fat. I agree 110%, Brandon. If Binance doesn't delist Jasmy on 27, you think we will pump? I just explained to you, JD, what it's going to take for Jasmy to pump. I maybe I'm getting to this comment a little late, but I did explain what it's going to take for Jasmy to pump. 30K Bitcoin would be glorious. Yeah, and our altcoins will get dismantled. So anybody that's gonna have money to buy the dip, similar to what we said in C19, anybody that bought a whole bunch of crypto, when that happened, when we got like locked in the houses, became insanely rich. My vote is my middle finger. Wise man says I wouldn't sell Jasmy. It's the Japan's BTC, and it's the only one there with legal clarity. I'm sure soon they will create a reserve like the USA did, and it will prevail. Yeah, that's a good possibility, man. We got to keep an open mind about other countries and how they will create their crypto reserves. I don't think that's spoke about enough, but that is a great point. Do you think ISO 222 November implementation will open trillions to be tokenized and change the Bitcoin cycle? Possibly. I seen Whale Fud got in trouble for like posting that what Swift would be using XRP, but then they said that was a hack post. But then we've seen multiple accounts on X posted, so a lot of people are anticipating like somebody got got the news that XRP and Swift might be working together, and what it's going to do is it's going to create a narrative. I'm not gonna say it's gonna open trillion. You asked me that 2 years ago. I've been like, oh yeah, it's gonna create trillions of dollars pouring into crypto. We don't know, but it's going to create a narrative. Now, will that narrative create enough hype to bring in the liquidity? Who knows? But if it does, we could see massive moves from those ISO 222 coins, right? We just got to be realistic, and we just need to understand these environments that we're in. It's way more coins. Like I wanted crypto to be this place, like where how it was last cycle, right? Last cycle, like you seen like every day something was running 50, 80%, and these were tokens listed on exchanges, not just the low caps. It's been a little bit different this time. Crocoin CEO is a scammer when people look at his history. Yeah, I've made a video about his prior companies, right? But there's a lot of people that have had prior companies, and sometimes their companies fail, and then they have a couple companies that do well. I mean, the damn president got a history that's very, very similar. Let's be real. So, you know what I mean? I wouldn't look too much into that because crypto.com has been working to do everything to, correctly. It's kind of messed up that they went this route with the whole unburned thing, but you never know on the back end what type of bills, the bills rent due. Like my boy said on the last stream, rent must be was due. That is new going to turn out to be true. Watch. It just said that Pi Network has more use for everyday people. I wouldn't agree with that. I mean, from my perspective, Nate, I use crypto.com daily. So I never use Pi Network. So I'm biased in a way. If you're comparing your user experience with Pi Network and crypto.com, I wouldn't be able to speak on that because I've never used Pi. About the tokenomics, that is unfortunate, right? That they keep changing the tokenomics, but I always had realistic expectations with Crow. With my investment, I never looked at it as doing nothing more than a 10 to 15x, right? I think a lot of people had these high and lofty expectations, right? But not me, right? Not me. You know what I mean? I've always, you know, in it, just for me using Crow and watching it for years, I've always wondered why the token was, struggled a bit. But it's like people don't really use the token, they use the platform, right? And they try to incentivize you to use the platform by holding the token. But when people get the tokens for free, what do people do with free tokens? They usually sell the token. So a lot of things about the tokenomics kind of like have hurt Crow, and people just don't like inconsistency, and I get it. I get it, man. So, I hope on the 25th when Chris comes out and he does this AMA, he speaks on everything and he speaks on it with clarity so a lot of people can have understanding of what's to come and how these next 10 years will look with this dilution of the token supply, and then people will be more at ease. Fat is going crazy. That's what's up, man. That's what's up, chat. Let me look at Crow real quick. Let me look at Crow real quick. Yeah, man. Crow going through the same thing Jasmy going through, man. If it loses this support here, it's going back to like bear market prices. Same thing, man. Same thing, man. Crow is just like in that same area, right? Overall market not doing good, and then you get hit with some FUD. That don't make it any better. But it's working to hold that support here, right around 8 cents. It's been pretty good support here, but the FUD does not help because I'm seeing a lot of people pissed off about the whole crypto.com situation. I think when you have a business, sometimes you got to pivot for what's best for the business. But yeah, crypto is a little different, right? If you pivot for what's best for the business, and then people don't like where you pivoted, and they take they money out, then it kind of hurt the business. So yeah, we get, you don't want to see FUD, man. You don't want to see FUD where it's when it's a lot of uncertainty in the market, man. You don't want to see FUD when there's a lot of uncertainty in the market. But this is right here on the trend line, man. So like good prices for anybody that's buying these dips, man. Yeah, you might say, okay, I'm buying a dip now, or I'm catching a falling knife. But hey, I'm my money good. I know I'm stable for the next 6 months to the year, so I'm gonna just load up on as much crypto I can get in these little recessionary environments. Like 6 months, a year from now, you're gonna look back like, and this stuff should most likely be at higher prices, right? If it's lower than what it is now, then crypto is broken and something's wrong with the market, and we're done, bro. We're cooked. We are cooked, chat. We are cooked. I'm sure that will XRP will take over 1 to 10% of Swift banking system. That's what's up, bro. That'd be good, man, for crypto. It's sad that Chris haven't created the top 100 coin on Cronus blockchain. I'm not trying to FOMO, but it's never had a top crypto. You're not FOMOing, Nate. Um, at one point Chronos chain had promise, right? And it had potential, and people were rolling over there and trying to buy the meme coins. I think Crow with a knife did really good, and it was a couple other ones that did good, but we've really never seen that like $1 billion meme coin on crypto.com. I agree 110%, right? I always well, to be fair, they did have like these manufactured coins, right? So what was the one? Book of Memes, and there was another one, Gecko. Like to be fair, I'm not gonna say they never had a meme coin with a big market cap because they did. But I've never seen anybody talk about Gecko or Book of Memes, right? They just kind of spawned out of the middle of nowhere, and people kind of understood like, yeah, those were manipulated cabal tokens, right? By exchanges, right? But Crow never made that stamp in the meme coin game, so I agree 110%. Then they had projects that at one point did have promise, like Tectonic, like a lot, like Tectonic built a very, very, very strong community at one point. Let's actually go to it. Tonic had a very, 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 very strong community at one point, and everybody was, was saying Tonic could be the next Aave, right? The next big lending protocol, but it just didn't end up like that, right? Tonic just has, I mean, it's just been getting brutalized, man. Like, and then all those people that locked a Tonic for like 4 years, that 4 years vote, RIP, bro. RIP for the 4 year vaults, bro. Hopefully this thing bounced back, man, and crypto.com ecosystem bounced back. But yeah, you made a valid point, man. And this is what I'm saying, man. Like, there were tokens that people just kept holding, anticipating altcoin season was going to happen, and this is exactly what happened here. So this is the kind of like area where it's like some people are like, man, shit, my altcoin only went down. It ain't never bounce up. Yeah, kind of crazy to think of it. Oh, because okay, let me see. Jasmy is a scam. Oh Lord, here we go. The Bears made it. Crow Coin is older than 6 years and haven't created no millionaires. Nah, that's not true. Crow created some millionaires. I'm pretty sure Crypto.com created some millionaires. I mean, my first cycle, what wasn't like in crypto was like 2020, 2021, where I was like doing things in crypto, and Crow had was going crazy. And I know in that little area where it was like pumping like that, it created some millionaires. Binance is funny. Why you did list a top 100 token that you hold 25% of the supply? Yeah, that makes no sense. Jake Phillips says because this is scam. I honestly think Kronos is on the island. Kronos needs outside money coming. I noticed that Crow Fam is the exit liquidity. It's not a scam. It's more like a pyramid scheme. Well, that's almost a lot of crypto, man. When we get into crypto, we get blinded by the whole we get blinded by greed, right? It's because we want to make money, guys. We get into crypto and we want to make money, right? We want to make money. We want to make money, and we start sipping that Kool Aid of the technology, right? And we become biased to the technology. We start telling people like this is the greatest technology of all time. Everybody's gonna use Web3 gaming. We get so drunk on this stuff because we want to pump our bags, we want to be get rich in crypto, right? And then when 2 to 3 years down the line, you start to wonder why someone like the OG stopped making content and stuff like that. And it's just like I just was paying attention, right? And after a while you start to ask yourself, when a lot of this stuff actually is going to get implemented and adopted. And I just think that in an area where we're in like QT, it's really, really, really hard. It's really, really hard to get that liquidity. Even when we do get the hype, because soon as people make money in crypto, for some reason they just sell. Right? It used to be you can hold, right? You can hold, you got diamond hands, you get rewarded for diamond hands. But lately, people get their money and they just sell. So I don't know. I know Chainlink is used, XRP is used, right? The Quant is used. There's some really, really good technology in crypto that's used each and every day. But we forget that, right? We just I don't know what it was. Was it the memes? Did we forget that we got really, really good utility? That's why we need to vote. I don't think they'll delist it. Everybody vote. That's the whole point, wise mind. I mean, if you vote for another coin and whatever coin gets the most votes, that's the one that's going to be delisted. It's kind of like a dog eat dog world with this crypto. Rich people will say buy, don't buy the falling knife. I say like if we're gonna say don't buy the falling knife, we're just gonna say that man. Just wait for QE, man. Come back when the Fed turns on the money printer. Come back when the Fed turns on the money printer. All Cro millionaires was insiders or staff members. Do you know the top executive sold all his coins after 90 cents and started the downtrend? Bro, life changing money. That's what happens, bro. I mean, Tesla, Elon Musk have sold some of his Tesla, right? Jeff Bezos sold some of his stock, right? So it happens, man. It happens, man. Nothing goes up forever, man. Nothing goes up forever. 90% of my crypto career, I say this. I say about 82% of my crypto career, most of this has been PvP. You get in early, someone pumps your bag, you sell, you make money. You get in late, there's a possibility you could be exit liquidity. Black and white. It is what it is. Don't try to catch a falling knife, meaning DCA. One token that got delisted on Binance but still recovered. There's tokens getting delisted all the time, guys. There's token. I think AMP got delisted off Binance, and everybody still talks about AMP. Everybody still talks about AMP. They were saying AMP. They were saying AMP was a USA token, and you know what I'm saying? It's we need to pay attention to AMP because it's a USA token and it got this utility. So AMP got delisted because this was when the SEC went after AMP and called it a security. They got delisted. People are still talking about AMP being this generational USA token, right? It even's now part of the USA narrative. So yes, guys, like just because a token gets delisted, that's not always bearish unless the token's volume is determined based on its listings, right? So if a token got motion, it doesn't matter if it's listed or not because it has motion. Most exchanges will list a token because of its motion, right? So if it gets delisted, Jasmy has really, really good social engagement. It just depends on what Binance will do with their bag. If it gets delisted and Binance sells its bag, it's going to dump. If it And I don't think Jasmy is going to get the most votes to get delisted. Let me make that clear. If you go look at the voting, I don't think Jasmy, everybody just going to sit there and vote for Jasmy unless it's just some bots or some haters or something. They just going to vote for Jasmy. But Amp got delisted. They were calling it security. People still talk about Amp. DC for 5 years on Cro Coin. Please explain. Man, you continue to hold your Jasmy. Beeves in the house. Didn't ADA get delisted? Really? Bitcoin delisted some years ago. Jasmy will recover if they delist it and will go under a penny. Look, guys, y'all gotta do what's best for you. Like, I'm not. If you notice, I don't even say what I'm buying, what I'm selling, because people try to do what I'm doing. Just do what's best for you. That's what. Just act like I'm just a voice giving you opinion. And if you listen to what I'm saying, I tell you exactly how I'm looking at the situation. Right? I tell you exactly how I'm looking at the situation. But like, you got to do what's best for you, man, in your portfolio. I don't even, as my channel continue to grow, I don't even know if I want to do altcoin calls or none of that, because all of that shit is time sensitive. One week things may be bullish and all the altcoins are pumping. The next week we might get a black swan event and all the altcoins are dumping. And if you didn't get in when that video was created, then you might have got in late or been exit liquidity. Or if you got in early, you might have made a lot of money and you didn't take your profits and you round trip your whole bag. So you can't win in crypto whether the project pumps or dumps. Like somebody, you know what I mean, unless they get out and take their profits, it's impossible to please people in cryptocurrency. Most cryptos can't hold up to inflation. Can we talk about the elephant in the room? Well, I've been talking about it for almost an hour. I just said the worst thing I would the one thing that I learned in this cycle, if I could say the one thing that I learned in this cycle is don't fight the Fed. Don't fight the Fed. If don't matter if you get an altcoin season and you still in QT, take all your profits. If you get a good narrative that runs, but we in QT, take all your profits. Anytime you hear QT, take your profits. That's what I figured out. That's what I figured out. That's what I'm not fighting the Fed no more. Anytime I hear QT, I don't even want to think about diamond hands. I'm just taking profits. As soon as I make mine, I'm taking profits. Now we in QE, that's different. QT, I gotta take my profits, man. So yeah, that's the elephant in the room. That's why I hold two super blue chips in my portfolio for less problems. Hey man, crypto will drop, right? Because people will sell regardless. A good crypto holds its rank position and fights for its spots. So what is the point that you making, Nathan? Because you all over the place, bro. I'm not really understanding the point that you're making. Please be a little bit more clear on the point that you making, man. You all over the place. Right. Every time Jasmy get to the levels that we at, we have a huge bounce. And guess what? ETH is about to bounce. ETH is about to bounce. You want to know why I know ETH is about to bounce? It's because the market is going to start pricing in the Fed's turn into either an environment where they stop restricting policy or an environment where they printing money. And we already got the first hint. So the market is going to slowly start to react to that. The outside, the elephant in my room, in my opinion, will be the tariffs and how we truly react to these tariffs. So just last, man, just make it. Just keep grinding, go harder, and make sure you got some money coming in. That's all you gotta focus on right now. It's your hustle. Ignore the noise. Ignore if it's a bull market. Ignore if it's a bear market, and just work on getting your bag right. And as long as you got your bag right, you'll be in prime position to take advantage of opportunities. Let's stop being experts. Let's stop trying to be the best conspiracy theorists. We in QT. At some point in the next 6 months, QT will end. When it ends, have my bags been filled up enough into the most solid projects that I have conviction on? That way, when QE begins, or even if it doesn't begin, that next wave of liquidity hits, my altcoins go up. Now you got to think about, hey, am I going to take profits this time, or am I going to ride this thing out? Who knows? We got 4 years to figure this out. Took profits in August. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. This is why I hold at least 100, bro. That's what we got. That's the only thing we can think of, man, right now, man. We can't sit here and just be, negative on this, on that. Only thing we can do is turn up the grind, turn up the hustle. That's how I see it. I ain't even focusing on nothing but increasing my work ethic, because what can we possibly do? We in uncertainty. We in the the level of uncertainty. You trying to meet the final boss, but you get stuck on that one level. Is like the side mission. We on the side mission right now. Within the side mission is uncertainty. It's a wild ass cycle. That's all we can do. Have money on deck to be inside the project. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Regardless. I mean, okay, if you holding Jasmy right now and you didn't sell at the top, right? You can just say, freak, I'm gonna just add to my bag. If you bought at the top, you can say, I'm gonna cut my losses here. I'm gonna roll into something that I can have a little bit more conviction on, that may be ready to pop, right? Or you can hold on to your bag, or you could just buy something new. It doesn't matter, man. It's thousands of coins out there. Just make a decision and make the best one for you. Every dollar of my overtime is going into these lows, up or downs, always hustle. Yeah, that's how I look at it, man. Um I was thinking about what the Fed said, right? And how Jay Powell said we were gonna start um lowering how much money we're gonna be, taking out, or tightening, should I say. And okay, I'm like, okay, when would a market start pricing that in? Who knows? Global liquidity is going up, M2 is rising, right? Okay. At some point, at some point, some of this stuff gonna start putting a bottom in, right? And the one thing about the stock market is, if it keeps going lower, it's going to make the Fed move with a little bit more urgency, right? So the whole point of what Trump is trying to do, Trump is trying to crash the market a little bit faster, so it can put the pressure on the Fed to turn on the money printer. What we got to do, what we need to be focusing on right now, is increasing our bag. So if we do get this opportunity, right, when they crash stuff, right, we get a chance to buy, they turn on the money printer, it pumps our bags. Cool. Maybe they don't crash stuff, but guess what? We still got a bag. There's hundreds of tokens right now that's oversold on the weekly, that still got thriving communities that's just waiting for liquidity to come into crypto. And guess what? You'll still have buying opportunities there. So there's no losing in this situation as long as you got a bag. The only time you lose is if you got too much pressure on you, which means you got everything in crypto, you got no money coming in, you tight, and every time the price of your crypto go lower, it make you feel even more closer to hitting the sell button, because you got other stuff going on outside of crypto that you got to take good care of, but you were banking on this altcoin season, right? And that's it's so many people that fall into that crowd. They already put everything in, and they were anticipating this altcoin season that really hasn't happened. And the longer that we are in QT, the longer that time capitulation keeps knocking off people out of the line, just knocking them out, knocking them out, knocking them out, knocking them out. Some people come back, some people never come back, right? On top of that, right now, just the current sentiment of crypto, I don't know if it's just not attractive for new people like it was, but 2 months ago, just 2 months ago, everybody was hitting me up about crypto. Literally, Everybody was hitting me up about crypto on all of my platforms. Now it's like crickets. Also, crypto companies have stopped paying for marketing, right? Similar to when you see these businesses, what happens when these businesses, right? When these businesses stop hiring or start firing, right? It's because the bottom line, right? The payroll, that money is getting a little bit tight and they can't afford to hire any new people, so they start firing people. It's the same thing in crypto, right? When the liquidity gets tight in crypto, the partnerships deals start going slower. Like money start coming in, so people start paying for marketing, right? You don't see a lot of companies that's willing to pay for marketing right now or put that money into, because it's really tight and illiquid, right? So you'll know when that liquidity starts flowing back into crypto, because you'll start seeing YouTubers like myself get partnership deals, all type of stuff. And they start throwing money at you when that next wave come. But I always notice when we get into an area of uncertainty, those deals slow down. They slow down, similar to how these businesses slow down with hiring. So I've just been paying attention to a lot of different things, which tells me that right now we are illiquid, and right now, since we've been in QT for so long, it's finally starting to catch up with people. Anybody that went all in or banked their life on altcoin season, this QT, it's like a race, and it's like it's like cancer, right? It starts spreading, it start catching up with your ass, right? And it's like the longer you stay in the game, it start catching up with you, right? And you start thinking about all the decisions you could have made when we seen those top signals. So that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing in crypto like a lot of people underestimated how long QT was going to be. And now we're still hearing QT, and it just feels like a bearish environment. It's crazy, man. It's crazy how much the Fed got control of a lot of stuff. People screw grip. What's up, man? I don't know. There's a lot of RE swapping DeFi, but no one talks about it or uses it instead of either. I'm guessing so. It's just that token. No matter is where all the volume is going. That's really what it comes back down to, right? That's where people feel comfortable putting their money in, kind of like doing their gambling. Don't sleep in the back. I've been seeing ZBCN a lot, Beebs, man. A lot of people been big on this project, man. How you feel about Casper? I see you still rocking the Casper profile pic there. The only disappointment is Croco. Yo, this dude is got it out for Chris, bro. You got it out for Crowcoin, bro. Out of 11.8 million coins, you really hate Crowcoin. I know crypto has bad days, but damn, Crowcoin staff got the money printer on, but it's not pumping by growth. Bro, crypto.com, man. It's like my bank, bro. Stop flooding my bags. I still say 4 year cycle plays out top in October. Well, my so my motto has always said that, Beebs. Like if I just go here to my Bitcoin model. So let me just go to my Bitcoin model here. It's always, and I guess I'll pull up the Coinbase one. Yeah. Yeah. See, it's always said that we top out, somewhere in Q4, right? Because from all the information we have in the previous cycles, post halving, if we just turn on the halving events, right? If I just turn on the halving events, you can see for yourself that we always top out about 500 days post halving cycle. And you can pull up the total three, you can pull up the others chart. It's always about 500 days, right? So literally 300 days in on each one of the cycles, we literally had a correction. So this is the 300-day correction that we're in. And my motto always, put us somewhere around 120 to 140 as the top, right? The problem is now a lot of people are starting to price in what happened down here in 2018, where we already were in the downtrend, and then Trump's tariffs got activated. They activated the dark tariffs. They activated the dark tariffs, bro. They sent us down here, right? So we're just hoping that Trump don't activate the dark tariffs, right? We just having this man don't activate the dark tariffs, because if he do, you know, I'm gonna have to have some stables down here if Bitcoin comes retest some of this structure. But yeah, you can look at the total three, and you can in the others chart, and you can kind of see the same thing. But like I said, ETH, man, ETH is the dark horse here, y'all. ETH is the dark horse, man. Man, ETH is the dark horse, man. If ETH just starts like sending up out of here and just throwing everybody off, everybody for a loop, because everybody bearish on ETH. And to be clear, this is highly unlikely because the moving averages are trending to the downside. Stock market has been really, really weak. And if the stock market is weak, you could say sorry now to Ethereum having any strength. People don't. This is frankly, forbidden to say in crypto world, like, oh man, you're the Millie bearish. No, I'm telling you the truth. If the stock market gets annihilated because of uncertainty, ETH is going to get annihilated, and so is the altcoins. Now, the hopium here is that the stock market gets annihilated and it forces the Fed to turn on the money printer. That's what we want. We want QE to happen. So right now, people should be rooting for us. We should just be rooting to get annihilated at this point. Like, just just end it, man. End it. We don't like, you know, put the bullet in my head. Don't throw me in the river and tell me to drown. Right? That's like a slow death. That's we don't want the slow cook. Right? Slow bleed. We don't want that. Just put the bullet in us so we can. So the Fed has no choice but to react. That's what we want. We want the Fed to react. So it is what it is, right? But I mean, I could throw on the stock RSI for ETH, right? And it's just like, man, we right there at a stock RSI cross, right? The Fed just came out and said, hey, we might not pause or stop yet, but we'll shrink lightly. We will shrink lightly for you guys. We'll shrink lightly. We got to step, in the right direction. And according to the legendary Ben Cow, every time ETH comes here to retest this little area on the ETH BTC, he says that's ETH coming home, and that's we're one step closer to the bounce. So apparently, the reason why we had this slow bleed is because the whole time we've been in QT, and QT's just been so long. We've been in QT so long that we forgot we was in QT. And when we pumped, we got so bullish, but guess what? We forgot we was in QT. And the whole time QT just been whooping us, like slowly whooping us though, like just taking us through there. And we've been ignoring it the whole time. Because every time we start pumping, we think altcoin season, the bull run is here, and we about to go straight to Valhalla. But the whole time QT is just been destroying us. So I'm frankly mentally destroyed and beat up by QT, and I'm not willing to fight QT any longer. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I'm not willing to fight QT any longer. I ain't willing to fight QT any longer, dog. I'm done. I retire. Pump. Pump Fund started its own swap, right? So they don't need Radium any longer to do the liquidity pools for the Pump Fund. So I don't know how that plays into Orca, but for somehow Orca is getting a lot of looks too. A lot of people sold their Radium bags and just been putting that money into other dexes. Don't waste your energy on Crew. I would say don't ape in because they use heavy marketing. Guess where that money comes from? AOKG has a point. AOKG has a point, and when Crow put out that marketing, what we all anticipated, right? We never look at the negative. We always think positive, right? And there's nothing wrong with being positive and being a person of hopium. There's nothing wrong with that, right? I'm generally a positive person. But when Crow got wrapped into those that marketing, and there were a lot of people that were pessimistic about it, that were saying, "Hey, this is not sustainable, especially if we go into a bear market, right?" But the marketing was supposed to put Crow out there, put us out there into such fashion, right? Incorporated with all these licenses that we would get the demand, the demand, the demand. But the problem was FTX crumbled. Binance CEO went to jail, and it just put a really, really, really bad name for exchanges. And then, frankly, Pump Fund got created in retail, skipped the exchanges, and went straight into buying crypto on chain. A lot of people were getting onboarded on chain. So even with that marketing, the demand for the token just isn't there. And if the overhead outweighs the demand, as AOKG just says, guess where that money is coming from? It is what it is, man. This DCA Crow with all the money in the Degen crowd. The Degens aren't using Crow to pump tokens and make gains. It's a strategy. AOKG is funny, bro. AOKG, you funny, bro. We ain't gonna get delivered to the job today. The driver said they are dead quite right now. People canceling driveway pours, etc. Worried about that. No normies thinking about that. Crypto playground. I am, bro. I am, right? I showed you guys this. Uh, I showed you guys this lady's post here. I showed you guys this lady's post here on the latest video that I did, right? She says, "No, seriously, every silly person who bought an Airbnb in Galveston, Texas is trying to dump it. Just look how the prices have readjusted since just, you know, since just June 2024, right? This house is down 21,000, right? I've always showed you guys the XHB chart, right? Which coincides with these real estate or these housing prices, right? So we just swing over here to XHB. You can see for yourself that it's been showing weakness. We talked about Amazon firing all those people. And if we start to get more unemployment in this chart here capitulating, well, we're one step closer to QE, right? Because we know job market and housing market double whammy crash means recession or some form of recessionary fears, right? So we talked about this. We talked about how these have, yeah, you know, right? You know, the YouTubers and crypto people, they don't want to talk about this type of stuff because crypto people only think we the only people in the world. No one else exists in the world but crypto people. So when you talk about this, they say you be embarrassed. But I want to hold my money. I'm not trying to come into crypto and all my money get extracted. For some reason, people like to get their money extracted in crypto. I don't. I don't want my money extracted. I want to enjoy my money. I want to enjoy my money and live life and live the crypto dream. I didn't come to get my money extracted and to make other people wealthy. Right? So, yes, we need to pay attention to these things because the thing about it is, instead of getting our money extracted, we can start putting our money into stables, right? So that when things do change and the monetary policy does change, our bags will get pumped and then we will be doing the extracting, right? We don't want to be the ones extracted. We want to do the extracting. Hey, I know it sounds messed up, but that's what it is. This is a shark eat shark, dog eat dog world in crypto. And if you don't got that type of mindset, you will always be exit liquidity. So this is the point that I'm making. There is weaknesses in the market. That doesn't mean you have to leave the market. People think when things get bearish and a person makes a bearish statement or bearish content, oh, he's bearish. He's leaving the market. Who cares if I decide to sell all my crypto and put it all in stables and then everything crash and then I buy everything up and I make 10, 20, 50 times my money. At the end of the day, why would I even care if y'all was calling me bearish? Y'all called me bearish the last time I made a pivot. And that pivot was the greatest pivot for me. So I'm already over. I'm over that. That doesn't bother me. I pay attention to what's really happening, right? So I don't live in a world where I just think we the only people here. No, it's other people here. And just go walk around, go downtown to a park, You see people sitting down on a bench or something, just ask them about crypto. Ask them their opinion on crypto. Get some people outside of crypto's opinions. This is not me being bearish either. I'm really pointing out to the fact that if we do get cooked, this could be a generational opportunity with all of these pro crypto laws. That's the point that I'm making. The point that I'm making is if we get cooked, at least we prepared for the cooking so we can start baking and we can start baking these cakes. That's the point that I'm making. I'm trying to save people from getting cooked. That way you got money ready to do the cooking. But everybody think that's bearish. I thought that way. I thought, I don't get it. But yeah, I don't know why I still had that on. This is what I was actually trying to show y'all here. Right? This is here. And this is her post here. And she was kind of like just, showing the different prices of these houses and how they've changed just from June 2024. And this is Galveston, Texas, right? You can see they're all in the red now. These are all like prices coming down, prices coming down, prices coming down. Everybody's selling their Airbnbs because of the insurance prices on the Airbnb. So apparently the insurance prices are so high in Texas that it doesn't even make sense to rent out an Airbnb. We ain't gonna run like XCN. I got some too. Big and Cashman got in early. They have a lot of catalysts coming out. People don't know, but Chris has removed Cro coin holders with private investors in the last bull market. This is why tokenomics was changed and exchange Chronos ain't the same. Yeah, as I do more research, I've noticed that, Nate, how they're trying to like separate Chronos chain and Cro coin. Yeah, I get your concern, Nate. Like I'm not here to be biased or moon boy, bro. I get your concern. Salute to the OG J Man there, J Man, J Man, J Man. This ETH is not new and shiny, but ETH may surprise. We need ETH. We need ETH, bro. Anyone in tech them, man. Back in the OG days, you can buy something like Tectum and hold, man, and then it turn into diamonds. These are random Chinese exchange coins doing good as Cro coin. What is really going on with Cro? Yeah, well, nobody's buying crypto.com coins, bro. That's just the the obvious truth of what's going on. There's no lore. It don't got no motion. Being counted out of the stockpile though. Yeah. And you seen Chris with Donald Trump, man. Come on, man. Like that's what I said. I'm not looking at Crow. I kind of like. So my thing is, I had dreams back in the day of Crow being like this casino that can compete with like the Solanas and Binances, and token creation would be huge, which in some cases is still huge, right? But I think their lore comes from like their ability to be compliant, right? They're one of the few exchanges outside of like LCX that's willing to get licenses everywhere they go. They have a lot of diversity when you look at what they've been able to do with the stocks now, and also prediction markets with sports betting. So a lot is going on with Crow. Like, there's not an exchange that has been able to build what they've been able to build and be resilient even with that marketing. I mean, FTX was the stadium for the Miami Heat, and they couldn't last, right? So like, let's give them some credit. I know it's a lot of FUD going on. I know it's a lot of concern, but I can't just say it's all bad for Crow. Good evening, buddy. Watch out for BSC ecosystem. This is the next one to take over and smoke all the chains. Man, I hope BSC ecosystem does take off, man. And I hope people take a look at our community token because it's a Binance coin. I'm like, bro, what, like I'm here, I'm with you guys. We got a Binance coin. Like, why are you going to be a Zebek is catching up pump as we speak. That's good, man. XCN. I told you guys I haven't done any research into XCN. Really, if Trump didn't initiate tariffs, where could you see Bitcoin price today? Most likely where it's at right now. Only because, like, guys, what have we learned the last 2 years? As long as we stay in QT, we'll always be suppressed. Until the money printer goes on, we're not going to reach our full potential. That's just is what it is. That's how I see it. That's how I've seen it so far. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't care, but it looked like that so far. So even without the tariffs, maybe Bitcoin would be like 90K, 91K, but there was already starting to be weakness in the market even before the tariffs, right? Right around the time Trump when it had his meme coin, then Melania dropped, we were already starting to go into that downtrend. Hold on, let me check ZBCN because y'all going crazy in the chat. Let me check it, chat. ZBCN. I'll check it for you guys. 1 second. Let's pull it up. ZBCN. Because y'all going crazy in the chat. Crazy. Definitely a solid chart, though, for sure, for sure. The USD chart looking really bullish on the 3 day, man. You got three white soldiers on the 3 day, pushing above that 25-day EMA. Bullish cross on stock RSI. No confirmation just yet. Right at confirmation on the RSI. MACD looking to get a little bit of push of momentum coming in with some volume. Looks good, man. Up 21% on the 7 day. Not bad. Not bad. ZBCN. And I'm not surprised that it's doing well because everybody's been in the comments talking about this token. Like every time I live stream, like what is the lore? What is the lore with this token? Y'all love this token. I know it's listed on crypto.com. Y'all really, really like ZBCN though. Y'all always like in the comments shilling ZBCN. It's gonna take like 2 years for crypto to go back up. Jasmy guy, you really feel like that, man? I was hoping 6 to 10 months, but 2 years? Ugh, a lot of people ain't gonna make it the next 2 years if we got to go into a bearish environment another 2 years, bro. Bro, so many people gonna get cooked, bro. Texas does not have jobs like that, and these houses are way over processed. Texas is the countryside of the world, so what are they thinking? Bro, they try to make money, AOKG, bro. Everything is big in Texas, bro. Come on, bro. People move to Texas because of the taxes, right? If you get really, really rich and then you move to Texas because you don't gotta like if you in Cali, you probably richer in Texas because of the taxes. I think that's how it is, right? I've heard people say I'm moving to Texas. I'm a millionaire, but I'm moving to Texas because of the taxes. You can lose your home for not paying HOA taxes. USA is this man. It's crazy, man. You can lose your man. It's crazy. Micro seems to bounce quick. What's up with that project? Well, it allows you to use AI coding tools. It's an area that's very, very, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Where it's a lot of right. It's a lot of AI doing this, but they're the only crypto AI project doing it. So, if they could compete with some of those Web 2 AI coding editors and really make a big name for themselves, with the growth of AI, I can see the liquidity from the growth of AI taking a project like that with it. It's all a scam, man. Just you right, man. Jasmine, I'm with you, man. I had the whole hypes, the high hopes, man. But I'm almost feeling like you, man. It's just the same thing. Any market, anywhere you go at, man. Nothing changes. The only thing is, man, you got to make money. You got to make money and you got to survive. And if you can survive and you can buy the bottoms of any type of market, guess what? You're going to get rich when we hit the tops of these cycles. If you catch the bottom of cycles and you got extra money to put in at the bottoms of these cycles, when you hit the top of these cycles, you're going to be rich. You're going to be, well, you're not going to necessarily be rich, but maybe you do be rich or maybe you make some gains, whatever, however you look at it, right? But you're going to make some money, right? That's the thing. The problem is the last 2 years, everybody was cooked off the altcoin season sauce, and it just it has never manifested. We seen areas like Solana. We had altcoin. Oh, I would say this: we had altcoin season on Solana. We had AI season. We had meme season. We had RWA season. Right? We had these little like weeks where narratives pop off, but it wasn't like a when that true altcoin essence where the Bitcoin dominance capitulated and ETH hit an all time high, and you know how it is. Like, we didn't see that. And I think a lot of people were holding some of those older tokens, and that needed to happen for those older tokens to pump, and it just hasn't happened yet. Well, can I call you? Because I have, bro, Nate. Come on, man. Crypto.com added those gas fees and wasn't nobody with that movement. Straight Phantom Wallet and Jupiter Swap, Blue Goon sound effects, straight meme coins gave people. They did, bro. Like Phantom and Solana came with that partnership, and it was OVO from there. Right? People, like, retail was able to get onboarded into crypto, and for the first time, we had retail come into crypto and skip exchanges and buy everything on chain, straight through Phantom Wallet. No cap. The list of pop token and what Crow is doing aren't these signs of a crypto winter? Kevin, I mean, I've been sitting here before I started the stream. I was asking, I'm like, why does shit feel like a bear market, kind of? Like we keep like we seeing projects capitulate, get delisted. Crow, that's a form of capitulation, right? If the token run out of money for things that they need, and this is allegedly, I don't know, guys, I don't know. We still gotta wait till 25th and see what Chris is gonna say. But allegedly, let's just say this is allegedly. This is a made up fucking story. I know how y'all are. This is made up. But if a token run out of money and they gotta mint tokens, similar to what we see with Tether, they gotta recreate tokens, right? To pay off their bills, that is kind of bearish. That means that things are illiquid, right? Uh, Binance wants to delist a plethora of tokens, but they don't know which one to pick, so they leave it to the community because maybe these tokens order books are illiquid. So it does feel a little bit bearish. I know it does for me, man, because I'm gonna let my crypto wallet in. He said, Jasmy, it's not all a scam. I know, man. Time Traveler, thank you for the 4.99. What do you think about A Star's affiliate with Sony? Astar? I've looked into that. I've looked into that, Time Traveler. I've done some research on that. Right around the time the Jasmine community was concerned about A Stars and the partnership with Sony, and then Sony came out with Sonium. So I did a little bit of research into A Star, and I actually like it. It's listed on Crypto.com. I feel like it has good potential to from market cap ratio to if it get into the billions. The problem is that we got so many altcoins, and are we going to get an altcoin season for a project like that to pump? Because if we get altcoin season, I can see a project like Astar pumping. Most people selling in Texas are connected to Big U, and I'm done. Well, it's mine, bro. That's a whole nother channel topic, right? You want me to get on some DJ academics type shit to pay the bills? It's what you can do. You have to say that, bro. Really has never lied, bro. Nah, man. Look, bro. I used to be. Look. I still. Hopefully, I still at some point can get back drunk on the technology, and Tao has helped me out with that. Seeing the little subnets and what they're doing and for AI and building technology, it really hits home for me, right? Because I used to like going down those rabbit holes and checking a white paper of a project and seeing the partnerships. We don't even do that anymore. We don't even do like research like we used to do back in the day. I gotta say back in the day because so much has changed in crypto within the last 24 months that shit feel like it's back in the day. But that was the essence of being a researcher and find a low cap gem and a small cap gem and get into a project sub 1 million market cap, right? And it has these bullet partnerships and they're doing it 10x, 15x. There was essence to being a gem hunter, right? But now it's not even, there's no essence to it. It's like, oh, throw on the 1 second chart, find something that's trending and buy something on Pump Fund. What happened to the essence of just investing into the utility to tech? I know we came here for the money, but that's kind of like the stuff that makes it interesting, right? Knowing that you could possibly be part of something that's groundbreaking in the infant stages, the early stages, right? We kind of like lost that essence in crypto, and hopefully we can get it back at some point. Cuddy Cuz. Donkey Kong, what's up? Snipes my daddy, dog. What's up, raw head Nick? Chat, we all gotta get rich. Who said it was gonna? Yeah, man. Who said it was gonna be easy, bro? I told you, man. I was just thinking about that. I'm like, look, man. I really underestimated the time frame. How long I thought this was gonna take. I thought I was gonna already be at my goal, and there were tokens that I held that could have put me at that goal, but I either sold them too early or I didn't take profits and I round trip my bag, right? But still did well, right? But the thing is, I had to like, I'm like, dang, you know what I'm saying? I feel like, wow, we so been so bearish, man. Like, at some point things got to start moving again. Man, you know how they do me. They've been doing me like that for years. No notification of the stream, bro. YouTube is a scam. If you attend the video, the apps and bots to avoid rugs. If you're popular, you can ape in low, pump your bags. If you got hella money, a dip doesn't hurt you because you have pocket money. That's true, man. Man, but shit. These days, I'm holding too. I'm holding coins and shit just like y'all, bro. Ain't nothing really shaking and moving like that. Besides, if you do get in a early launch, but 99% of them have been rugging lately. Ain't really nothing had too much motion as of late, right? And little things that do get motion is short lived because people understand like, hey, we're in QT. There's no incentive to me to hold or have diamond hands if we in QT because if I don't sell, somebody gonna sell on top of me. So let me just take my profits. Thank you, man. Yeah, you know with that, bro. I can't call another man. I don't know why he said a lie. I didn't even see the lie comment, hey, KG. But this situation made no sense. Isn't Binance one of the largest, if not the largest? So yes, it is. Exchange just hit 1 million coins. Better quit playing. Yeah, that is weird, huh? They hustling backwards, rawhead Nick. That's what I said. They hustling backwards. But uh, the whole relationship with Jasmy and Binance has been nothing but gray area, right? They put Jasmy in the monitoring zone. Jasmy did a freaking 20x and they didn't remove the tag, right? And now we're back here holding on to a penny like a champ, right? And now they want to add us to a vote for delisting. That is crazy, man. Well, I tend to agree, Tom. With Tom Lee. I'm looking at this thing from a positive spectrum, Beebs. I believe that if you're buying right now, anticipating that we're one step closer to QT ending, which means we'll be entering a new liquidity cycle, these are bullish dips. These are really, really bullish dips. The problem is time capitulation is going to hit a lot of people. A lot of people made a lot of money those years in crypto, right? But spent a lot of money or either lost it in the casino, but still have to pay those taxes. So like shit gonna hit different. You know what I'm saying? For crypto within the next couple of months. We gonna really see who made that money and actually held on to that money because I believe a lot of people round trip those gains. I believe a lot of people did take profits, but then they got greedy and put it back in the market trying to reflip some shit and lost it all. I'm seeing too much of that on Twitter. So I think that there's a good chance that that happened to a lot of big names that we just probably will never hear about it. I'm gonna throw it out there. ACH has been pumping at least getting the real XRP SEC. Yeah, I said that earlier, Rawhead. I said that earlier. It's very similar to price suppression, right? You come out this situation kind of wondering like why does Jasmy keep falling into these situations where they're trying to suppress the price? Why does Jasmy keep falling into these situations where the price feels manipulated? I agree with you. It's not opinion when they're facts. Really, just don't talk about the dark side of Cro Coin, and it makes sense. No disrespect. I talk about the dark side of crypto, bro. I'll tell you the dark side about an exchange. I'll tell you the dark side about market makers. I'll tell you the dark side about these in KOLs, influencers, bro. I don't have no problem about talking about the dark side of crypto. I've even stated that most of crypto, in my opinion, is a psychological operation. But when I start talking like that, people don't want to hear that. People say I'm being bearish. People say I'm trying to fud their bags and how, you know what I'm saying? So I kind of like gotta find a balance. But I don't got no problem talking about the dark side of crypto because the dark side of crypto is why I am the way I am today, right? I used to be you know what I'm saying? What's it called? Like you know what I'm saying? You ever see one of those fruits, right? That you just got, just a perfect fruit, right? And then like certain shit trying to start to mess up the fruit. That's what the exposing myself to the back end of crypto did. It's kind of like pulled the what's it called? The veil off, pulled the veil or whatever it is over my eyes, right? And now I see things for what it is. My lady's been pumping. That's good, man, because my ladies went all the way to a $25 million market cap, which was crazy. Usually, my ladies has been able to hold up its market cap, similar to what we seen from the Elon token. But lately, ladies has not been able to hold up that market cap. You know what I mean? And it's just like, you know, it went all the way to at one point a $25 million market cap because it was pretty solid for a while at like the 50, $60 million market cap, but it looks like it's about ready, man. You got a stock RSI cross. You're one step away from confirmation on the stock RSI. RSI still bearish below 50. MACD still bearish, but looking for a cross. You still below the 25-day EMA here, but you get back above that, you probably could make some noise. But I'm seeing a lot of tokens with this same setup, man. And I wouldn't call this pumping. This is not pumping, guys. This is not pumping. This is starting to move. But every time we've seen tokens move, they always get rejected at the moving average. So nothing that I'm gonna get too excited about until it breaks and confirms above key moving averages. Man, we didn't got beat up so much we don't even know what pumping is no more. We don't even know what pumping is. Dude want me to expose the dark side like I work for crypto.com. Bro, I don't work for crypto.com. I can't tell you what's on their payroll. I can't tell you what's on their they workflow sheet. I can't tell you what's going on the back end or in the office with Chris or with the assistant or none of that, bro. I don't work for crypto.com. You know, bro, act like I'm supposed to expose Chris because of his history. Y'all should ask old boy. What was his old boy? The crypto.com ambassador. What's his name? The Spanish dude. The Spanish dude that always be talking about tokens once they start pumping. I forgot his name. Y'all should go ask him. He's the ambassador for crypto.com. He probably can tell you a little bit more about what's on the balance sheet than me. Bro act like I'm part of the front office. And then he's arguing Rad's supposed to be one hoping so bad they don't want to watch the content because he clears the smoke and mirrors. Yeah, that's facts, bro. I'll take a break after that. Doesn't Binance announce what cryptocurrency they're removing April? Yeah, they announced what they've been listing meme coins though. Like soon as they didn't list they done listed a few four four meme from the four meme platform meme coins. So it's kind of crazy seeing them adding Jasmy to the delisting zone. Hear me out. Japan is utilizing SRP this year. Jasmy being number one in Japan will more than likely piggyback off that momentum. China isn't fond of Japan, so haterade. I was asking the chat that earlier, Nick. I was like, man, it's just does Japan and China got beef? Tell it how it is, no problem. Raw here, very possible facts. Raw. Yeah, I didn't know they had beef. I know what some pumping is, baby. I mean, until laws regulate, ain't nothing happening until the laws and regulation get passed. Oscar Ramos. Why y'all? Why is y'all laughing, bro? Cause y'all is acting like I'm part of the front office, bro. Bro, acting like I'm part of the front office, bro. Go ask the ambassador, Oscar Ramos. That's Oscar, it's all love, bro. It's all love, bro. I ain't even mean to, you know what I'm saying? You ain't, I ain't even mean for you to catch that stray right there, bro. But bro was calling for it, bro. So Oscar, bro, it's all love, bro. It's all love, dog. Bro. Bro acting like I'm employed by Crow, bro. I am not employed, bro. Don't get me started. I'm about to fall out my chair. I'm about to fall out my chair, dog. I'm about to fall out of my chair, bro. Oh my god, Nate, you got me dying right now, bro. Thinking Bill was part of the front office is diabolical, bro. So what you got it out for? I'm not even. Binance cost me a lot. Scam exchange. Y'all on one today, bro. I was stationed in Japan for 2 years. Calling Japanese person Chinese was the insult of insults. I can imagine what happened if you did that, bro. They probably gonna put that, you know what I'm saying, that shishi knee on you, bro. So you know what I mean. You gotta move quick. Well, then there we go. There we go. There we go. Binance is China. They bought up all the Jasmy and now they're trying to secretly destroy it and implode it from the inside. 48 y'all laws of power. But every time I bring up the 48 laws of power, y'all start looking at me like I'm crazy or something. Like I just created some shit. Bro came in the comments and said, "Oh man, I gotta stop watching the content when Millie get to start talking like this about the psychological operation in the 48 laws of power." I'm like, bro, this is real stuff in real life. Up in the hizzy. Nah, Oscar Ramos, my bro. He just threw me off because I ain't never seen him talk about Jasmy. And as soon as Jasmy was sending, like when Jasmy was in the midst of that historic run from 203 to 6 cent, bro just spawned in on a thin, like bro just hit the, you know how the anime characters when they go to hit each other, one disappear and then he might disappear and end up right behind them. Bro just spawned in right behind us, like started pumping Jasmine. I'm like, where did bro come from? I want to lose a lot up here. Oh, this man killed a lot of shit. Oh man, that's unfortunate, AZ Marine, man. That's unfortunate, man. Well, at the end of the day, it's beef then. It's beef. It's up. It's up. It's up. Why y'all so mean to influencers, bro? Why are y'all so? They telling that SRP shit. Yeah, y'all mean, bro. Yeah, he's a cool dude, bro. Y'all just too mean, bro. It's the method. Y'all are mean, bro. Y'all are mean people. No, I mean he was supposed to be the face of Crocoy, bro. I'm saying he's the ambassador. But that's the whole point that I was making is that crypto.com put a lot of money out there on marketing, guys. He put a lot of money out there on marketing. So that money I think when we'll look back at it and be like it's gonna pay off, right? Think about all the people that go just to go watch LeBron James or Luca, right? Like that's still crypto.com arena. They still got their name all over Formula One. They still got their name all over UFC. They still got their name all over the Philadelphia 76ers. They got their name literally everywhere, and they got licenses in every country. So like we can, all funny games aside, like salute to Chris and what crypto.com is done. Like that's literally my bank. I can't make fun of crypto.com because it's my bank. I use it daily. All right. Um, but every coin in crypto is going to have a concern, right? Nothing's perfect, right? There's nothing perfect in crypto, right? Besides what they say, besides Bitcoin. Scammer crews wipe this out. Once you learn and truly understand the psychology of market cycle, your goal. That's true, Nick. That's true, man. That's how I feel. I feel like I done figured it out, and I know the third cycle, I'm gonna be like what that OG that just hit, right? Because I got a way better understanding of the cycle than when I first got into crypto. What am I lying about, bro? You mad because I'm giving crypto? Was just like Chris. Them boys can't be trusted. Net Geo crypto scams. No, I didn't, bro. Like I'm. What am I lying about, bro? I feel like crypto. I use crypto.com daily. What I gotta lie for, Nate? It's the exchange of my choice. Can I like Cro coin, bro? Or is it just damn, bro? You act like Chris is Jerry Jones or somebody, dog. Like he just got it out for us or something, bro. You might need to move on. Gonna turn to Oscar De La Hoya. I ain't even look. I'm rocking with Oscar, bro. I don't got no problem with Oscar, bro. I just found it funny that he was grilling me like I'm a ambassador. Like you should go ask the ambassador. But then he said, "Don't get me started on Oscar." So I can just imagine what he be doing in Oscar live streams. I can only imagine. Nate really just on one, bro, and we can't save Nate right now because Nate on one. Yeah, we need to get them 100 likes, man. You heard what AOKG. Oh man, chat. What we gonna do? Let me put some Jasmy Hopium for you. Here we go. So we got some Jasmy Hopium for you guys, right? The project gets a 10 out of 10. Personal data locking for storage data, 90,000 plus holders. Utility, 9 out of 10. Jasmy is used for buying and selling data, IoT storage, mobile dApps, payments, and rewards. So Junction gonna be able to do a lot. Roadmap, IoT device and data collaboration. Team, Jasmy management team are former Sony executives. Socials, Jasmy has 126,000 followers on X with an average of 500 plus likes per post. Tokenomics, Jasmy has 50 billion max supply, 99 in circulation. Partnerships like Panasonic, Sony, Honda, Aplix, GNA, Centrality, Soft Things, Borks, Q, and Chainlink. And they're also listed on every exchange. So even if it does get delisted on Binance, guys, we're listed on KuCoin, Coinbase, BingX, Crypto.com, Mexi, Gate.io. Why are we so concerned about Binance? The only concern about Binance is if they decide to full clip, one clip, sell their bag. And guess what? If they one clip, sell their bag, guess who buying Jasmine? I'm buying Jasmine. So Binance, I hope you full clip one sell your bag so we can just go ahead and buy that Jasmine for the low. Watch that shit, guys are bragging with rugs. Still, this be the administration outcome of the Napoleon War. They lied and said he won, which led to. I get Cro coin props low key for the things exchange did. For example, you said Chris spending money on ads will help people, but that's not true. I see what you're saying. You keep trying to separate the difference between Cronus, the Cro coin, in an exchange, right? Well, guess what? I am talking about the exchange, right? If you are talking about Crowcoin, Cronus Chain, the ecosystem, the casino aspect, I am talking about the exchange, my experience on the exchange. I'm not talking about the Crowcoin. Crowcoin is not the biggest part of my portfolio where I'm sitting over here just like mad at Crowcoin. Okay, I'm not talking about Crowcoin. I use crypto.com as an exchange. I don't really think about the coin like that, right? A lot of people, I guess, were banking on the coin, but I don't really think about the coin like that. It's not the one coin that I'm holding where I'm like, this is the number one coin in my portfolio. I never looked at it like that. I use the exchange though. Yeah, we don't need Binance anymore. I don't even know what to say to that, wise minds. I'm not even gonna respond to that. But guys, yeah, like, we acting like crypto.com is about to like shut down or something, bro. It's not that serious. I mean, I get it, bro, but that you on max FUD time, bro. Why is you on max FUD time? Like, come on, man. You trying to FUD your bags, bro. Crypto.com, the stock RSI right now is like peak bearish. We got back here. Um, you know? And if you bought crypto.com, last time it was peak bearish, it went from 7 cent to about 21 cents. So it did about a 3x. So it's literally 3x away from where it was, and we back down here. So, I mean, I'm not sitting here like, you know, I'm not. I mean, like, what have we known for like the last 2 years? I mean, we figured out that exchange coins are not the most bullish narrative. I thought we all figured that out. I thought we all kind of figured out like, okay, I'm not really in a rush to add a whole bunch of exchange coins to my portfolio because it's just really not a narrative this cycle. I thought we already figured that out a year ago. We talked about that a year ago. You've been seeing the crypto.com video slow down on my page. It's just not a narrative that I'm willing to get hyped about. If crypto.com go from 8 cent to $1, I think that's a win. I don't think you should look for no more than a run from 50 cent to $1 at this point. Like, just be realistic about everything we've seen with Crow so far. 50 cent to $1 would be a win. I never my anticipation was Crow was never higher than $1, right? At one point, I thought it had hope to maybe hit something like $3. You know what I mean? Because we was looking at the supply and what Cardano did in it. But then once we kind of like seen how the exchange narrative died off when FTX crashed, I don't think people kind of like changed their expectations of the price of exchange tokens just in general. Because I remember where everybody was hyping up LCX and that kind of like died off. Like, no one talks about LCX no more. But at one point, LCX was one of the most hyped up exchange tokens. But just the narrative for exchange tokens, frankly, died. I don't think it was anything Chris did wrong. It was just a narrative that just, after what happened with FTX and Solana's pump and how Solana just became its own on-chain casino, the narrative for exchange tokens kind of like died a little bit. It just did. I don't know. Um, I don't need Binance. We don't need that. What's up, Kenan? Binance, you're 91 cents. Casper BPS is coming. Free SBF and no clown. Only exchange coin that I think do decent is LCX. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I remember when LCX was popping and everybody was making like videos and saying LCX was going to be the next FTX. It was going to take FTX spot, and it never happened. Right? Exchanges really never bounced back after FTX. To be honest, Millie, I'm what date? I'm showing Crow. I'm showing the Crow chart, bro. I'm showing the Crow chart. So I don't know how that's false data if I'm showing the Crow chart. I'm showing the Crow chart. We literally, we literally did a 3x last time the Crow chart was in the oversold area. If you bought there, it went from 7 cent to 21 cent. Did a 3x. It's retraced almost all of those gains. Uh, because I'm showing the chart. I'm not showing the chart from like Coin Market Cap. I'm showing it from the chart perspective. TA from the chart perspective. This has nothing to do with the market cap. This is the this is TA from the chart, the price action. that's the problem, bro. You got too much invested into tokenomics, and bro, this is 2021, bro. I mean, this is 2025. You got me thinking we back in 2021. You talking about tokenomics and all this, bro. I don't even know when the last time anybody brought up tokenomics, bro. Like that's so old news. That's so old news. And if Crow tokenomics just so bad for you, just sell it, bro, and move to another token. Golly, you type in all caps, dude. Oh man, oh man, bro. I don't think nothing is a good buy right now until we get in QE. That's the answer. I don't think none of this is a good buy. No, no, no. I don't think none of it is a good buy, man. Not until we get into QE. Low cap altcoins got a good chance of going down another 60, 70%. Still uncertainty in the market. Maze is oversold here on the weekly. It's been oversold for a long time. It just gave you a stock RSI cross. I'm not sure what's going on the news front of Maze, but you got a stock RSI cross. RSI still bears. MACD trying to turn bullish, and it's still in a downtrend. Can it bounce from here? Yes, it can bounce from here. Yes, it can really, really bounce from here. But guess what? Right now, Maze is still an ETH coin. It's still an ETH coin. And it still needs ETH to start performing. ETH starts bouncing out of here, this probably will start bouncing right with it. If continues to get stuck, this will probably bounce and get rejected at the next line on the moving averages. You buy right here, you want some Warren Buffett shit. You like, fuck it, I'm buying right here and I'm anticipating that ETH is about to bounce. And if ETH bounce, it should take Maze with it. If Casper bounces, it should heat up the proof of work narrative, and you'll probably see stuff like Maze and what's that, Cadena and stuff bounce, right? So if you start to see, so you need a few things to happen here, right? Because Maze, frankly, just doesn't have the motion unless some breaking news comes out about its main net. Who knows, right? But until then, how I see it, you need ETH, first of all. Let's say not ETH. First of all, you need the macro uncertainty to clear up. You need ETH to start giving you some life. You need the proof of work narrative to heat up via that be Casper or something like Cadena, right? And you need volume to flow into the lower cap altcoins. Those things happen coupled with these bullish indicators, because I can't deny here that the indicators are looking like they want to flip bullish. This is actually not a bad chart, right? And it's starting to get into this area of accumulation, right? So it's not bad. The problem is the macro so messed up that if it continues to be ugly in the stock market and we continue to have an ugly macro, will this keep bleeding lower? That's the risk you're taking, right? Right? So if you're buying low caps right now, you're anticipating that the market is about to put in its next leg, ETH is about to pump, and the market is going to start pricing in the end of QT. This could be said for any low cap right now. All right? Any low cap, you are taking a chance and you are taking a risk because we have uncertainty in the market. But if the market pumps and you buying these dips right now with some of these low caps, and these low caps start moving, then you're probably gonna look like a genius. You're probably gonna look like a genius, like you timed the bottom. So this is the whole point of crypto. This is why they say buying crypto is gambling, because who knows what's gonna happen? Could it start screaming to upside from here? Sure, right? Sure. Stock market starts pumping, Bitcoin starts pumping, ETH starts pumping. We get altcoins, green bubbles. We can see some of these low caps start pumping as well. Macro continues to have uncertainty. Trump continues to say he's going to do tariffs. Market continues to slowly bleed. Then these low caps will bleed, can bleed, still bleed 50 to 60% more. So just understand the risk here. This is not only for Maze. This is for any low cap right now that you guys may be looking at. So understand things from, zoom out a bit. Stand back and just look at the market for what it is right now, and ask yourself, right? If it goes lower, can I take on this risk? If you answer that question, yes, buy the dip, buy the dip. If you know you can't do it, have some patience. Take your time until you feel comfortable and you can do it. I just might wait till Cro dilute everybody. What you gonna wait 10 years, bro? You gonna wait 10 years for Cro to dilute? LED riding with no seatbelts when it comes to Cro coin. I don't know, man. I'm not really D-riding Cro coin. I don't know why you guys feel that way, bro. Would you want me to be bearish on Cro coin because you bearish? I don't really care about Cro coin like that. I use the exchange. I don't really think exchange tokens have a huge potential. I don't think it's a narrative that's screaming it's going to explode in the first place. We've been moved on from exchange tokens. At this point, if you buying Cro, you staking Cro, you earning rewards, you know what I'm saying? I don't think anybody's buying crypto.com coin anticipating that it's about to do a 100x. So there's no reason to even deride because I don't think no one at this point believes that. I think most people who buy Cro understand, hey, if I'm buying Cro, first of all, I got to put up a nice chunk of money, 5K, 10K or more, right? This is a blue chip. It's not gonna move like low caps or nothing like that. So if I'm looking for a life changing money, I gotta put up 5K, 10K, right? If you already going into the Cro investment, like okay, I'm gonna put 1K and I'm about to become a Cro millionaire. Come on, guys, let's be real. Join talking about MCO. I'm showing Maze, Sponge on BNB. Did I lie? I'm bringing facts. I don't know what you bringing. I don't know shit until late 25. I guess is we all ball deep in the beer. Yeah, man, it's freaking extraterrestrial. Balls deep right now. That's what I'm expecting. That's the same thing I'm expecting. I don't see how we can get into this bullish moon boy shit where we already got the selling May and go away theme coming up, right? Um, Millions of people who got regular jobs already got their taxes and they ain't really buying crypto or touching crypto. So where's the new liquidity coming from, guys? Where is it coming from? Why is it so disturbing when somebody questions crypto right now because it's an illiquid market? We got to be real about what's happening right now. Chris chose to be in a bear market when he did the unburn. It's crazy because the community started burns and now look. Yeah, me too. Where's the money inflow gonna come from? That's what I'm saying, Donkey Kong. That's been my argument. That's been my argument. After things start back pumping, I'll start back pumping chicks. Should we be buying, holding U.S. made cryptos like TRB? I think that's a strong narrative. I think the USA coins is a strong narrative, chat. TRB will be solid. I think I created a so I put a list together. Let me see if I can actually find it. Retro 3D. Oh, why they do me like that? Let me see if I can actually find it. I don't know where it's at, but I had created a list of USA coins. But yeah, I don't see why buying USA coins is an issue. If you're gonna be buying the dips, you want to buy the dips of a narrative that's really strong, and you can just head over to crypto.com or coin market cap and just kind of go to the USA coins. And what I like to do is I like to look at the ones with the lowest market caps, and just off rip, like Rio and Tara stand out to me. Like those are, if those are considered USA coins, I could see those ripping, right? Because I remember the hype behind these tokens last time we were in a bullish environment, and they literally ripped. So I like Relio, I like Node AI, I like Tara, I like the first three here of the lowest market cap coins on the list. I mean, take a look at Lever. Sell it May and go away. Where the liquidity gonna come from if we ran the retail out of crypto? Did we run retail out of crypto? If no big pump, then I believe there will be still at least another leg up unless we hit Black Swan. Guys, I'm starting to feel like most of my crypto career, the environment has been bearish. I feel like I'm in this feeling too many times in my crypto career. Like the times we have been bearish have far outweighed the times we've been bullish in my YouTube crypto career. And now it's like it feels even more like that's how it's been, because when we do get bullish, it's like short lived. I feel like most of my YouTube crypto career, we've been bearish. I really feel like that. We've had some good times. We've had some good times. Like I remember the base run where we was up all night trading base meme coins. That was cool. Then the Solana AI run. I remember the low cap AI run and the gaming run where we was pumping low cap AI coins and meme coin. I mean, in these gaming coins when gaming was running. I remember the meme coin pump that Pepe started. But outside of those like little areas of hopium and bullishness, it seems like my entire YouTube crypto career, the environment has been more bearish than bullish. And this is why I guess this feeling is finally like coming to the realization that QT really is a thing, right? And it really, really slowly like cripples liquidity in these markets. It really does. Mm. Oh, Donkey Kong, welcome to the you should have sold everything at the Halvin story. I really, really, really feel like that. I really, 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 and then I had two times to do it. I could have sold everything at the Halvin, and then I could have sold everything as soon as Trump became president. That was the second time. That was the second time the universe gave me a chance to get out the market, fully get out the market with a nice freaking bag. I had a chance to, and I knew it. Everybody was asking me about crypto, but then that's what happened. Everybody start asking you about crypto, and you feel like you got to be the savior. Like I can't get out of the market because now everybody's asking me in the market, and now they in the market, and now I got to be the savior, the voice of reason. I had two chances to just get out of the market fully. And when I say fully, I mean in stable coins, right? Because I seen that MF or Ansem take $11 million off the table right around when Trump bought that meme coin. He left the market. I sat there and watched it. Watched it. All right? I watched it. I had right around the halving. Crypto.com, big bags, all this big bags. Took a little off the table, but should have took way more than what I did. AI agents run gave me another chance. Got up again. Took profits on my max. Had other tokens, round tripped them. All the signs was on the table. Trump dropping a meme coin, his wife dropping a meme coin, his son dropping a meme coin. You know what I'm saying? So I feel you, good brother. I feel you. And now, sitting here in retrospect, thinking about it, I'm like, damn. Most of my YouTube career, it seemed like we just been in a bearish environment. Like we had those like euphoric like bubbles where things were euphoric, but it was just so short lived. Thank God that I'm like in crypto all day, so I'm able to take advantage of these opportunities. But man, I was just thinking about that. I don't know what happened to Tia. I remember I was trying to do some I was trying to do the airdropping for Tia with Milky Way. I never got my Milky Way. I never got my Tia. I never got my airdrop. And that's when I got discouraged with airdrops. I'm like, nah, I ain't messing with airdrops again. 11 million didn't cash out. 11 million? Where did you hear me say I had 11 million, bro? I never said I didn't have that I had 11 million. I never said I had 11 million dollars. I don't know where you got that from. Maybe I don't know. I never said I never said I had 11 million dollars, sir. Never said that. Where did you get that from, Rogelblock? The hell? Well, you was funny, bro. I wish if I had 11 million, hell yeah, I would have cashed out. You ain't had to tell me twice. I'm cashing out. Diamond hands? Who? Not me. Shit. When you gotta be mad, you can aim it to pull out instead of waiting months and years on the market. Oh man. Yeah, I made a big bag in crypto. I ain't coming to crypto with a big bag. I wish I did. You really think that was the run? It was it. If it was shit. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like I was looking and over my YouTube career, and I didn't really realize this until I looked at the channel and the videos. I'm like, damn. Over this course of the last 2 3 years, we were more bearish than bullish. We seem like we've been more bearish than bullish. We had like a euphoric bubble for like 2 months, and everybody was going crazy. I remember it. Everybody was going crazy, but I guess that bubble seemed so amplified because we all were finally making money in crypto. And because we were finally making money in crypto, we felt like we were in a bull run, right? Bitcoin was rising as well. More like cripple hands. Have USDT. Oh man, come on, Murdo with it. Come on, man. This is a nice crowd today in the chat. Yeah, man. I've been trying to find a good time to do the live streams. You know what I'm saying? But I'm on double time today, so I'm trying to make as much content as I can this month. Really, really, really up the content. Really up the content. So I do appreciate that super chat, time traveler. I really do, brother. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Appreciate everybody. Bro trying to give his recovery phase. Man. Yeah, Diamond hands work when you got $50 million. And if your portfolio fall to $10 million, guess what? You still got $10 million. But yeah, we just gotta wait this thing out, right? And we just gotta make sure we got the money to buy the real dip. I don't think so the thing is, chat, I don't think the real dip happened yet. I think the real dip is coming, and I just want to get a good chunk of the real dip. I don't want to, unload everything too quickly here. I know how that feels to to buy the dip thinking that the next leg up is coming and then we keep going lower. I want to make sure that I get a good, nice flash crash dip. And I'm cool with that. I don't, yeah, he's like, it's not done. Yeah, it's not done. Then listen to my inner voice. Oh, yeah. I feel the same way, bro. I told you guys, like, portfolio ran up crazy going into the halving cycle. And right around the halving cycle is when things really slowed up. And then it got even more slower when Pump Fund went live and that little situation happened. And then my portfolio jumped back up when the AI agents and the AI narrative started pumping again because it not only pumped my AI coins, but then it pumped my AI agent coins. So I was able to recruit a lot of that money that was just slow. So what happens is when you kind of like, you in crypto, like bills still come in, guys, right? Bills still come in, life still goes on. So shit, when you in Web3, it's waves where things happening real fast where you got deals coming in, like money pouring, getting thrown at you, right? But when shit get like how it is right now, everything slow down. YouTube, YouTube monetization, the marketing deals, all that shit slow down, right? So like that right there tell you the more it slow down, the more closer we are to the market finding a bottom. So I look at this two ways. I understand that things are bearish. I'm coming to the understanding of things being bearish, but I'm also optimistic that we're a lot more closer to the floor than people think, right? I think we are a lot more closer to the floor than people think because what happened is like I said, salute to Calvin because he did say this. He was like, everybody in 2020 and 2021 had all that money, right? And a lot of people still got that money and a lot of people still holding on those coins and hoping that the altcoin season is going to happen, right? The thing is that people made so much money in 2021 that it's been taking longer for altcoins to actually correct, right? So every time altcoins did pump, we thought we were about to head into an altcoin season. We thought ETH was about to pump. We thought this we were about to head into this Bitcoin super cycle, right? Unfortunately, what we ignored was the aspect of liquidity in QT and how slowly, as this money was being removed because of the monetary policy, how it would affect the pockets of retail. So think about it like this, you know what I mean? You kind of like walking, right? And you start with like a full bottle of water, right? And every time you get to a new milestone, right? Somebody gives you a bottle of water. Now in QE, when they give you that bottle of water, every time they give you a bottle of water, it's full, right? You get another full bottle. But the thing about QT and when the Fed is extracting money, so you running and each time you get a milestone, they give you a bottle that's 3/4 filled. The next milestone, they give you a bottle that's half filled. The next milestone, they give you a bottle that's 1/4 filled. Now, every time you get these bottles, you got to manage how much more water you drink, right? Because you're not getting full bottles each time. And that's what I think is happening into the market, right? Everybody is reacting the same way as if we were making the same amount of money, but things are starting to get tight and we not realizing it. And we still making the same decisions we made with buying crypto, not realizing that our lifestyle's starting to get tight. And now you look up and you like, damn, I already got everything in crypto. I can't really put anything else in crypto because now this is like money I'm using for my responsibilities. And you tapped out, right? Or you get to the point to where you got to start removing that money out of the market because now, right, as things continue to tighten and tighten and tighten, now, you know what I mean? Your money on the back end, your money in crypto now is exceeding your money on the back end. And now you got to start taking your crypto money and filling up your bank money, right? Because you've been paying all your bills and your crypto money just been going down, right? So you see your net worth on crypto go down 80%. Meanwhile, they still restricting monetary policy. So in real life, it's getting tighter and tighter and tighter. and your crypto money withering down. So that shit just becomes like frustrating. It's like, God damn, I can't make that. The market going down. Real life is getting tight. Where is altcoin season? Where is altcoin season? Altcoin season. That's what everybody want to know, right? I got Slam Mud 10 and a lot of other L1s and a few gaming. Whew. I think Pete is going to chop for a minute, then pump and dump hard. Yeah, man. I don't know if everybody ready for that chop, man. That young chop. I still believe in RWA L1s. Everything else is bullshit and money grab scams, AI scam, AI agents, even worse. RWAs and L1s. Wow, Donkey Kong, you don't even believe in AI, huh? You like the AI is the scams. And I don't I get why you feel like that because Solana has so much LARPs and grips and fake AI tokens, man. Well, you gotta go to Tao, bro. AI is for real, man. AI is for real, bro. AI ain't going anywhere. It's probably gonna be the best investment as an investor in the next 5 to 10 years. Like AI is the one. I would argue AI over RWA. Mixing myself a Celsius for a walk. Gonna listen to you on my walk. Nothing wrong with that, man. Walking is good, bro. I walked about 3.5 miles today, chat. I had a good walk. I was watching I was on a treadmill. I was watching goddamn Raising Cain episode 3. And I think it's like a 40-minute episode. But I didn't even run or nothing. All I did was just casually walk on the treadmill, man. And I think I did like 3-4 miles by the time that the show was over with. But that's what I like to do. I like to catch me a good show, hop on the treadmill, and just put some speed walking in. End of the month, DCA soon. Time for me, yeah, man. These are some good DCAs. These are some good DCAs, Chad. I wouldn't argue anybody that's DCAing right now. I just think that patience is the key, right? I think we're gonna have to have some patience because I don't know if we can. I don't know if we can get around going through this uncertainty of chop, right? I don't know if we're gonna be able to. You know what I'm saying? Skip this. I think this is part of our destiny at this point. RWAs, man. RWAs. But yeah, that's about it, chat. That's where we at with it, man. We was rambling about a lot. I basically just wanted to talk to the chat. I ain't really have nothing to talk about in the market besides the Jasmy news. We all talked about the Jasmy. We know what's going on with crypto.com, man. So, it is what it is at this point. It is what it is. We just gonna have to ride this thing out. Turn the work ethic up, double time, and build our bags up. It's kind of like we back, just I'm not saying this is a bear market, but we're kind of like having to adopt that mindset again of like building in the bear. Build the bear, building in the bear. So now you got an opportunity to fill your bags up. Look at the positive, look at the hopium, understand we are one baby step next to ending QT, and it's light at the end of the tunnel, right? We're to wealth paradise. We're not there yet, but we're almost there, right? So I think once they stop QT, we'll be one step closer to the wealth paradise. That's why I call it wealth paradise. And we just got to make it to the finish line, chat. And when we make it to the finish line, altcoin season, baby. Invest in H bar and XRP long term. Salute to wise minds. I think Doge will pump next month because of Doge Day. We going to Doge Day, y'all. All right, I'm about to get up out of here. Appreciate everybody that showed up to the chat. We talked about a lot. Salute to my dog that's mad at crypto.com. You know what I mean? It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. Salute to my dog AOKG, Wise Minds, Carlton Wade, Dr. Sheba, Hypnotic Gaming, Roadblock, Kevin Thomas, Donkey Dong, Nate Hardthorne, the Crow's biggest Villain, Rawhead Nick. Let's get it. AZ Marine, El Chapo. Chapo, what's his name? El Chapo. El Chupalapa. El Chupalapa. Facts over feelings, Oscar Rainbow, Soft Taco. Salute to my dog Beebs and everybody else. Time Traveler for the super chat. Appreciate you guys. Jasmy Guy, Crypto. I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow, man. And yeah, have a lovely weekend, guys. Have a lovely weekend. Yeah, we got a link, AOKG. Appreciate you, man. I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow. Peace.